for sure. Everything I do, baby, not for you. Make you no go fall for that boy Uche. For estate with a brand new crib. Drive new Benz. No one because she like Louis. Make her call, she's equal time on repeat. Girl, you know, say now you. Allah. Girl, come make I show you something. Yeah, this life I the wonder you know to correct. Give you my Honda, you know I collect. Baby, you know, send me pay your rent. Now I call the best, make I know to regret. Oh, give me enter one chance. All I ever ask is to give one chance. Show me some love and good love. For your mind, for your heart, make you understand. Yeah, girl, you know, say now you. Allah. Girl, come make I show you something. Yeah. Body pa, touch your body. Body pa, whine for me. Body pa, hold somebody. Yeah. Body pa, sing melody. Body pa, touch your body. Body pa, whine for me. Body pa, hold somebody. Yeah. Body pa, sing melody. Girl, you know, say now you. Allah.
It's yet another holiday, another turn around and spend your hard-earned dollar day. But we better not let it slip grip or fall away. It'll be great to see the loved ones that were just one phone call away. You walk in the door, get lots of dabs and hugs and lots of kisses, electricity and positivity, and nothing but well wishes. Just when you think you made it through that family gauntlet, you run into that aunt to ask you, why aren't you married yet? With your ha ha ha, your he your ho ho ho's, your hum hum hum. Christmas caroling with your drum drum drum. But don't forget that rumpa pump pump. Hey up, hey up, hey up, hey up, hey up, hey up. We love Christmas. Hey up, hey up, hey up, hey up, hey up. We love Christmas. Now you see that uncle, even though you're 20, 30, 40. I'm grown. He runs up to you and says, hey, little buddy. Hey, buddy. Now you're dashing across the floors, through the hallway, and you see all the doors. Room number one, everybody that's able. They're playing spades and slamming the cards so hard to break the table. The old folks are telling stories they tell all the time. They tell them so much you have them memorized line by line. With your ha ha ha, your he, your ho ho ho's, your hum hum hum. Christmas caroling with your drum drum drum. But don't forget that rumpa pump pump. Hey up, hey up, hey up, hey up, hey up. We love Christmas. Hey up, hey up, hey up, hey up. We love Christmas. Hey up, hey up, hey up, hey up. We love Christmas.
We are interdimensional beings having a human experience. Let it begin. okay. Yeah. I said, yeah. Okay, when I come to another land, this is the plan to be known in the motherland, to be global, all across, call me Peter Pan, I stay mobile when I move in a minivan, keep my hair long, call me Mr. Cusco, I'm a black man, living like I'm supposed to, but immortal, through the portal, third eye realize me no so, lost my job but I come bounce back, gotta work for myself, I do not look back, fuck the government word, they do not know shit, jack, people looking for help, do not trust their trap, I meditate to reach higher self with a candle in front so I can see my wealth. Then I hit my own dance cause I respect myself. I was born on this earth so I can show my stuff. Yeah. Let me talk my shit. Humble as fuck, but I am so legit. Go to a fault, but do not call it quits. Calling the shots so that my team can live. Not so many, but I get a few. My day ones, they can see through you. Community, call it CTU. It's all a game, we say Auburn new. The old world is falling. The matrix is crumbling. Unveil the own power of your mind. The time is now. Black men, come to the world with a new plan. Okay. White men, see through the veil, make a new land. Oh wait, I stand. Find the divine with a rebrand. Ole, my clan. We are the ones who save men. Yeah. Black men, come to the world with a new plan. Okay. White men, see through the veil, make a new land. Oh wait, I stand. Find the divine with a rebrand. Ole, my clan. We are the ones who will save men. We are the ones who will save men. People looking at Joe Biden with a raised hand. Niggas in the White House do not even care, man. Gotta be your own leader, it's in your own lens. Tut. I wanna see that people go rise up. To worship someone is just really sus. You gotta have the faith in yourself, trust. I say, yeah. Black men, come to the world with a new plan. Okay. Wise men, see through the veil, make a new land. Oh wait, I stand. Find the divine with a rebrand. Ole, we clan. We are the ones who will save men. Yeah. This is the vision. A world where there are no leaders. People rule themselves. The time is now. Begin. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
The Flair did it different.
I'm the same nigga back in 2010s, rocking the Velados, now I'm fell in love with Instagram models. If it don't say cause I'm goes on the then you know I ain't popping that bottle. No, I don't play with no Blanco, only thing a nigga pass me is that reposado. Got my shades on like I'm Johnny No Bravo, putting in work like my middle name Chavo. Always say less than you know, always have more than you show. That is the motto for sure. Soon as I walk in the door, smile a pack on me for sure. Nigga, you already know. Soon as I walk in the door, but wait, I don't walk, bitch, I glide through the hole. And I see Lil Shorty real finding me, man. Make a movie with her like Robert De Niro, and then make a sequel. Jason Tatum, I was ballin', niggas try to look at me like I'm a fucking zero. Jason Tatum, how I'm ballin', nah, saying niggas looking at me like a fucking hero, goddamn. Yeah, but I don't put a cape on for nobody. What that mean that I ain't saving nobody? Roasty out the perks, he did it to the moxie. Lil' Hobie out the work and she gon' mix it with the mollies. I just put a hole up in a 3-point stand. Be on the Jeezys, on the Abercrombie pants. She tried to French kiss me, but I said I ain't for friends. Michael Jordan, this gon' be the whole last dance. Jeez, and niggas move weird, they can't come around.
Run Your Bread Up VK and Zach.
Fetty. Hey. I was down bad, had to run it up, couldn't be a bum. Stand on business, best believe I stayed with a drum. Smoking on that pressure type of shit, that'll leave you slump. Zoned in, been up on my bag, on my shit like Trump. Ran into the style and I call her my little Megan. Told her don't play with me, I ain't no PlayStation. If you come with attitude, I'll leave you waiting. Pop a bean, baby girl, I'm doing Super Saiyan. I be on my go shit, fuck what you talking about, I need that throat bitch. Yeah, she is a throat go. Yeah, you know she got that free 10K, cause you know I'ma do the race. Shawty tryna fuck a nigga, cause I'm on a mission. I be really going hard, best believe I'm gripping. Never trip a nigga pulling up, he ain't tryna get it. Come on, last nigga talk tough, he came up missing. Bitch, you better come correct, I don't fuck with disrespect. I can't fuck with liabilities, I'm too focused on checks. I ain't worried about no op, they too broke tryna flex. Treat them like a spec, man, them boys green like a check. I was down bad, had to run it up, couldn't be a bum. Stand on business, best believe I stayed with a drum. Smoking on that pressure type of shit, that'll leave you slump. Zoned in, been up on my bag, on my shit like Trump. Ran into the style and I call her my little Megan. Told her don't play with me, I ain't no PlayStation. If you come with attitude, I'll leave you waiting. Pop a bean, baby girl, I'm going Super Saiyan.
Long time, baby, going crazy like the 80s. Long time.
No. Yeah. Oh. Say.
I just wanna fly out right away, hoping that I make it out of this place, praying that my dreams will make a way. Praying that I make it by 30, nothing else will make me happy until I'm full time with my baby, sitting back and recline, R&B smooth like genuine, got the black pride from my mama's side. Couldn't be prouder of the skin of mine. My girl is like Mary Blige, young black queen all by my side. Praying that death will give us time. Let me build my castle with a steady rhyme. Couldn't care what they say, gotta make a way. Using Alchemy, let me sing like Saray. Get that energy, feeling that survey. Blessings on the way, come out and play. Music's here to stay. Let me say Ashe, Swahili, for the things we crave. Say, I just wanna fly out right away, hoping that I make it out of this place, praying that my dreams will make a way. Say, praying that I make it by 30, nothing else will make me happy until I'm full time with my baby. Say, I just wanna fly out right away, hoping that I make it out of this place, praying that my dreams will make a way. Say, praying that I make it by 30, nothing else will make me happy until I'm full time with my baby.
You still recording right now?
Little bitch!
Let's go.
Oh boy, stay your place, move the way I take your place. Promo shit, I'm eating a perk. Doggy dog, ain't never gonna change. I just chill and sip my drink. What's your name? Is drawing the blank. I feel like I live in a bank. I live like no always bug, you think I care? I don't give a fuck. I'm always first, now I'm running up. If she broke, then that shit done. I don't got time to fix shit up. She got a man, bitch sucking me up. I think I care, I'll give him a crush. Bitch love me cause I'm running butt. Basic man for a basic bitch. You love her, bitch suck my dick. Cause she know young is too rich. I walk in, she look at her list. Always wears on noble shit. I think I'm better, I know what I meant. Get out the way cause you don't fair. I only fuck when I got skin. I'm on fuck up when it's a win. I never compete with another man. I fucked her, she was a fan. Ain't none of that was part of the plan. She want kids, but I'm not that man. She want me, but I'm not that man. She want me, but it's not the plan. She want me, but I'm not that stand. Yeah, but she the fan. She my number one. I know she was my king. Why the fuck she mad at me? She know I can't commit. I'm all about my Benz, and she mad but Benjamin. Man, that's my best friend. Kyla with me to the end. Shit down by the beginning. It's young easy to the end. Start till to the stars, baby. You know I'm about to get missed. I'm better than these folks. Young easy, he new trend. You go do shit to the end, you done little bitch. Fuck boy, stay in your place. Move up the way, I'll take your place. Promo shit, I'm eating the perk. Doggy dog, ain't nothing gonna change. I just chill and sip my drink. What's your name? Is drawing the blank. I feel like I live in the bank. I live like don't care what you say. Bitch, you smoke.
I can do it all my way. Never needed help, okay. Sitting in the moment, always find my place. Putting in the work, no pay. If you dare to stay, better not play with me. Working on the business to shape my space. As I rest my case, I can do it all my way. Never needed help, okay. Sitting in the moment, always find my place. Putting in the work, no pay. If you dare to stay, better not play with me. Working on the business to shape my space. As I rest my case. On the top like I'm up when I pop, when I'm putting in the work, do not stop till I drop. As I mentioned in the first, I am dope, cannot flop. Niggas coming with the smoke, I want all, I am God. So divine when I speak like a wordsmith. Stay on time like I beat with a purpose. Chose myself to become what is precious. Up the youth to unlock what is golden. I am potent, always rolling. I be rolling in the streets with emotion. See my face on the wall, you will notice. That's a nigga with a voice of a demon. Need no reason to be seasoned. What I promised to myself in the mission. As a youth to the path of fulfilling. Full time with the music of my passion. I can do it all my way. Never needed help, okay. Sitting in the moment, always find my place. Putting in the work, no pay. If you dare to stay, better not play with me. Working on the business to shape my space. As I rest my case, I can do it all my way. Never needed help, okay. Sitting in the moment, always find my place. Putting in the work, no pay. If you dare to stay. Now I see, yes I be, now I see, everything from the tree, now I see, yes I be, now I see, everything from the tree, now I see, yes I be, now I see, everything from the tree, now I see, yes I be, now I see, everything from the tree of life, seek the truth of one bite, so simple it's overnight, complicated I deny, clear the mind of overload, live in ebony floor, paradise is within, in the mind free of sin, in the matrix, different stages of life keep you isolated, go awaken, no forsaken, decode message I'm speaking, have the patience of creating, new world we all contemplating, no more waiting for the saving of one not there with the bacon. Now I see, yes I be, now I see, everything from the tree, now I see, yes I.
Cheese. Right, I've come to conclusion that I've got limitless potential. It's evidential, everything I do is so monumental. The growth's exponential, my words influential. It all stems from the mental. My soul, my body, my mind aligned, so welcome inside of my temple. My life's so eventful, you can't even keep up with my tempo. No accidentals, I'm doing exactly what I'm mental. Had to start with the basics and master all the fundamentals. Now I'm fully assembled, I tell the world bring it, there's nothing I can handle. Nothing, she don't quickly fuck, but me she says fuck it. No regrets, cause I'm the best. And I know for a fact that you gon' love it, love it, love it, love it, more than love it, times 100. You see me looking at greatness, can't take your eyes off me, show you who the one is. And I make it look easy, come from me and there's no more peace treaties. Hands get greasy, I'm calling the shots, not talking about BBs. I don't care who believes me, I know myself and that's the thing that has freed me. My girl is a sweetie, it's always love cause our bond runs deeply. And nothing's greater than how deep this bond runs. She's so sweet up from the feet up, there's not a single piece I wouldn't put my tongue on. My bar is so cold, my game is so cold. You gon' need a sweater and some long johns. Things get better in the long run. I still treasure every moment, all the small ones. Yeah, this path is getting deep. I get lit like gasoline. Everything life throws my way, it's just some business that I'm handling. No such thing as a challenge then, with all this power that I'm tapping in. I go invest in the carrot farm. You chase the carrot that's dangling. You go and chase, we're not the same.
Let me fly with sway. I've been with her riding in the dark like a ring ray. Hey, let me fly with sway. Let my passion flow. I'ma sit. This is my space. Yay. Let me fly with sway. I've been with her riding in the dark like a ring ray. Hey, let me fly with sway. Let my passion flow. I'ma sit. This is my space. Yay. Meditate and talk. I can feel the spark. Dark side I embrace to fulfill my heart. Feeling insidious, you are meaningless. Leave you in past disingenuous. Having fun while
Hey Jay, everything nice and catchy. Let's take it up a notch. One time I met a girl from Cuba. Everything is a 10, such a diva. One time I met a girl from Cuba. Anytime she touch make me shiver. One time I met a girl from Cuba. Everything is a 10, such a diva. One time I met a girl from Cuba. Anytime she touch make me shiver. First glance, booty round, yeah, she got my attention. Sweet curves, natural, no BBL. Freestyle, no lines, how to keep it real. Smooth skin when I have a little taste. Rock with me, grab with me, dance with me, smoke with me, love with me, touch on me. She's a 10 out of 10. Cooks for the men, did the breakfast in bed. Have me some fun on her knees, giving head. Jump on the trumble and calling me dead. Papi, slow down, I need to break. Ravish me anywhere you need. One time I met a girl from Cuba. Everything is a 10, such a diva. One time I met a girl from Cuba. Anytime she touch make me shiver. One time I met a girl from Cuba. Everything is a 10, such a diva. One time I met a girl from Cuba. Anytime she touch make me shiver. She just love the way I touch her bum bum. Take her to the moon, then straight to London. Book the Savon, 5-star on point. Put me for all Latin, make we go. Oh, she done done. Camila, Danila, Maria. Me just wanna party guaracha. Teresa, Benita, Dumia. Let her hear this ugly color suyo. Wine to the beat for me. Call me papi when you put it on me. Give me happy when I learn Spanish. Give me on cloud nine, I'm dreaming. I'm not a passport bro. Honey, the type of man make you sing for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Shout out to my brother. If you need anything, you know I got you covered. Always keep your head up, we working till we hear the buzzing. I need that Rory yellow coating, yeah, like mustard. I need it all, yeah, we gon' ball. To the day that we fall. Don't hold your breath, cause it ain't coming at all. No, not at all. Yeah,
I'm too focused on being the best version of myself. I can't stress or worry about nobody else. I know my dude straight, I know my kids straight. I know when I walk in faith, as a man I am. Yeah, I gotta keep that God trait. Yeah, and I can't make no mistake when it comes to these women. I gotta pay attention. I don't give no fuck how another motherfucker feeling, cause you already know how it's going. Yeah, shout out to my brother. If you need anything, you know I got you covered.
Jackie fella on the beat.
I slept on the
I see that you feel away. I see that you feel it away. You gotta listen, yeah, you gotta concentrate. You can't lose the vision, or you cannot compensate. I'm looking in your eyes while we conversate. Don't like being on the phone, let's just face to face. Nothing wrong, we can really just give and take. Just ease your mind now. We can make a little sunrise up. 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 We can make a. Oh, we can make a. Oh, we can make a. Oh, we can make a.
Yo, listen, bro. I'm actually from South Africa now, so I'm actually gonna use like one of your songs, but I'm gonna take like the lyrics. Not even the lyrics. I'm gonna take like your vocals and put it in the amapiano.
Move with my people. Hey, 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 hey. We created equal. Yeah, 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 yeah. Move with my people. Hey, 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 hey. We created equal. Listen. Moving with the tribe, we will survive. Open up the tide, we have arrived. We will climb to Zion, Africa, a lion. Moving with the tribe, we will survive. Always a divine, we want to fly. Third eye, spirit eye. I see, I and I. Split up the rhyme while I focus the shine. Cape Town where my people are nigh. Johannesburg where I first saw a sign. To bring the message from my skin tone is fine. Airplane, I shall book my flight. Manifest where we dance in the night. Crown King be the bringer of light. With a flag where my brothers unite. Travel to the motherland, golden earth. Ancestry is evident. One world. Calling for my presence. Assemble. Bring my people happiness as we assemble. Hamba number 2, Bami. Hamba number 2, Bami.
Aye, Madenka.
Hey Jay. Always back with that energy. On to the party. She like the way I rock it. I'ma get on, get lit, so they know that we bring the vibe and energy. Show me the money. Only take cash, no credit. You gon' try play me, but you know how I get down with a gang and the homies. First of all, need no introduction. VVS1 with a pinch of flawless. Carry a glass, keep the ladies watching. Bring 2 clean, didn't bring the Rolex. Air Force Ones, I might sign that deal. Tell them record labels that it's time for a spill. There's a new wave, new flow, new regime. When we pull up, you know it's a German. DJ, give them the new regimen. So melodious, bless you with a string. Too much loud, colors on colors. Us pull up, we switch the venue. They keep plotting on me like Ingera. Me no send them Hakuna Matata. Why she looking at me like Delilah? Touch me and I feel she make me do. On to the party. She like the way I rock it.
I can take the dick off the table based upon my standards. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, My Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Hold on. What up, people? What's going on? We are here. What's poppin'? It's Media Mondays. We are here with that real motherfucking game. Shout out to everybody in the chat. What's going on, Miles? What's poppin' with you, man?
Hey, man. Hope everybody had a good weekend, man. What's going on with you? Nigga, do you got fucking flowers on your jacket, nigga?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me show y'all. Look at this shit. This shit's fire. Fire shit right here.
My nigga Lacar is like, I don't bring the flowers. I am the flowers, nigga.
Everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. We here. It's Media Mondays, guys. Send in your shit. Promote your shit. Promote your music. Promote your business. Promote yourself. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Make sure you guys, send in that $50 or more to Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, whatever. If you guys have a question, put a Q in the chat. And if you guys want to call in, $5 or more. Or if you want to tell a story, $10 or more, hit up the donation links and all that other good stuff. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. And guys, the calling number is 919-647-9392. 919-647-9392 is the number. You feel what I'm saying? And before we get into anything, make sure that you guys go to masculineidentity.com. Get the soap, people. Get that soap.
Do it.
Get the soap.
Just do it.
Get that shit. Go to masculineidentity.com.
Yes, sir.
MasculineIdentityMembership.com to join the Masculine Identity Membership so that you guys can understand who you are, what you're about, so you can really navigate out here in this game. You feel what I'm saying? Also, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com.
Do it.
You understand what I'm saying?
Just do it.
Go to badboymembership.com. where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Right now on the Bad Boy membership, we got the correct way to have short-term relationships. Make sure you guys get that shit right now. Get that shit cracking. And also make sure you guys go to shoplocario.com so that you guys can get your online joints, online consultation. But let's
we got to call 646-646. You're on live with Lacario Miles. Name, age, city, and where did you send it? Lacario, say something.
Yo, can I can't hear him.
You can't hear Lacario, and you can't hear him either.
I can't hear him at all.
All right, you're gonna have to do the phones out because I'm tired of this shit.
It's not working on your end with the
it's Shia from Brooklyn. Shia, bro, you're gonna have to hang up and call the other number. My side is not my side ain't working.
Okay, so we got to put up the other number. Hold on, let's put up the other number. I don't know why.
Yeah, I tried to download the desktop version, and they say I got to update my shit. It's a bunch of dumb shit.
Right.
So,
So let me switch the number so you guys can call in. Hold on.
Hold on. Lucario is about to put it up right now. Take it. Just give it a second. Lucario is about to put it up right now.
Switch the numbers so that you guys can call up the other numbers.
Yeah, hang up the call back. Yeah.
Yeah. So we could do that. All right. So guys, call up that number.
646-481-3901. 646-481-3901.
Yeah. So try to call that number, and then we'll get that cracking. So Shia, call back on that number. We'll get it going. You feel me? Let's make that happen. All right. Yeah. All that fucking, rearranging. Okay. I think this is it right here. Yo, 646. Can you hear me?
Yo. Yes, sir. How you doing? Yes.
Chilling. What's going on, fam? So everybody can hear him?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Okay, cool. So Shia, what's going on, fam?
Man, I'm blessed, man. Working hard.
All right. So what's good with you?
Now, I just had just wanted your input real quick. I met this chick literally this morning on the 4 on the 4 train. Yeah. It was like 7:50 or something like that. It was this morning. So whatever, we just got into some talk real quick, and we exchanged numbers. Actually, I gave her my number. So to call me later on about 8 o'clock, and she texted me probably like an hour after we exchanged numbers, which was about 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock today, this morning. So my goal when she calls is just to flirt a little bit and set up the date for the weekend. And that's it. Any recommendations? But I pretty much have the blueprint based on what you guys say to do. But any recommendations?
So wait, so you're asking us where you should go to take this chick? Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm going to take her to the park. So I know where I'm going to take her. Yeah, but just any recommendations? I mean, again, when she calls, I'm not going to spend that long on the phone.
So
again, I'm just going to get
what is the question you're asking us? That's what I'm trying to get to understand. What are you asking us specifically?
Okay, so my question is, my goal is to ultimately smash. That's my goal. And I just want to make sure that I'm following the right blueprint to get to that point. So when she calls, hopefully she calls. If she calls, I'm not going to spend that long on the phone. I'm going to flirt a little bit and tell her where to meet me, which is at the park.
Okay, so then that's all you can do. So okay, this is the thing. Okay, Shia. So wait, so you're gonna tell her to meet you at the park tonight?
No. I'm gonna set that up for the weekend, Saturday. Saturday, Sunday.
Okay, cool. So you told her to hit you up, and then so you said that you told her to call you tonight, and then you saying what should you talk to her about tonight? Is that what you're saying?
Not really. I'm just asking, I think I got it down pat, but if you had any suggestions.
No. This is what I'm asking. So I'm saying is you met the girl, you gave her your information, you told her to hit you up tonight, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so now when she hits you up tonight, all you do is set the date and get the fuck off the phone. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? That's it. So don't be sitting there trying to talk sweet nothings in her ear and all that other nonsense. No. Hey, listen, Saturday, this time, let's meet here. Let's get together. And then that's it. You hang up the fucking phone. And then Saturday morning, you confirm and then you meet her. And then when you're at the park with her, then that's when you do all of that other extra shit. You understand what I'm saying?
This girl is really, really pretty or cute. Try it.
Nah. She regular. I ain't even gonna front. She regular.
So wait. So you say you got everything down pat. So you called us up and gave us a much appreciated donation for all right, bitch.
Listen, I love to support the game. That's number one. Number two, my question.
Wait, but hold on. April's saying you might need an alternative to the park because it's gonna be raining.
You need a backup plan.
Well, my backup plan is usually a coffee shop, something like that.
All right, cool.
But just now you said hopefully she calls, and she just a regular bitch though. Whatever. She, just a regular bitch, but hopefully she calls. Hopefully I got the right blueprint. Wow, you putting in a lot of hope for just a regular chick, bro. Like, that's interesting to me.
Got you. But one quick question before I let you go. You said don't just set the date on the phone and, just keep it moving. Do you recommend flirting a little bit on the phone? And only reason that I'm saying to flirt a little bit is just so that now listen to this. The only reason I'm saying to flirt a little bit is I want to make sure she understands that I'm not trying to be her friend. I want her to understand that I'm not going to be platonic.
Wait, but didn't you do that when you first gave her the number?
No, so again, I was on the train. Again, I'm on the 4 train at about 7:50 this morning. It was busy. It was a very short interaction. Very, like 3 minutes. Very short.
3 minutes. That's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just estimating, but it was very short. I wasn't able to really have a conversation to really.
So what'd you say to her? What'd you say to her when you saw her on the train? What did you say? Give us the whole breakdown of what happened.
Sure. So she actually was looking at me. She actually said something first about my son, because I was with my son taking him to school. She said, is this your son? I said, yeah. She said, will you have any more kids? I said, no. You trying to give me some more? She started to laugh. And then I said, listen, take my number. Put my number in your phone and call me later tonight at 8:00. And then she said, wow, 8:00 exact? I said, yes, because I have stuff to do and I have to give you this time because I got a son, I got stuff that I do. So in any case, she took the number, she put it in her phone, and then she texted me, about an hour after that.
What did she text you? She just said, hey, this is so-and-so?
Yeah, she said, this is Janelle from the train.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
Okay. So this is the thing. So the thing is that you don't need to flirt on the phone call. You understand what I'm saying? The thing is that, because this is the thing, right? It's better to, because you already kind of flirted saying, hey, do you want to give me another kid? You understand what I'm saying? It's not like you were there being some super gentleman, like, hey, I would love to take you out to dinner. And no, just be like, so when y'all meet up again, just start flirting and then see if the vibe is there and then take it from there.
Yeah, you want to do most of your flirting in person.
Right. You see what I'm saying?
You don't really need to flirt. And plus you already know you're a busy guy. You got a kid, you're a father. Right. So like Lucario said, set the date up and then shut the fuck up. Be like, all right, have a good night. See you on Saturday. Right. Or whatever it is.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Perfect.
Right. And sometimes, and this is the thing, this is why we tell you guys, when you first talk to the girl, it's very important to create that dynamic where she understands that you're being flirtatious and you're taking it in that direction. But understand too that you have to be in person with the woman to see if it's actually going to be anything anyway. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if she's agreeing to come see you, just go see her. And then once you go see her, then you'll really see what it's about. You understand what I'm saying? This is why I don't really, a lot of times take time or recommend talking on the phone, because you can have the most flirtatious, amazing conversation on the phone. And then when y'all meet up in person, the vibe ain't there.
Right.
So it don't even matter. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I already met up in person and the vibe is there. So
right. So you ain't got to do it.
Don't try to less is more, my nigga. Less is more, please.
Exactly.
Understand? Less is more.
Mm-hmm.
Got you. Thank you. I appreciate the tips.
Yes, sir.
All right. I hope she's worth it, bro.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Yeah.
All right, peace. If you ready, we got King Dow already sent this shit in.
Okay, cool. Let's do that.
King Dow and I think Millie Max. Hold on, let me double check the joint. Yeah, Millie Max, King Dow and Millie Max.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Okay.
But Millie Max never told. He probably gonna have to call in because he never told me to He never wrote down the thingy, the name of the song.
Millie Max, watching.
Yes,
King
sir.
Dow did. Let me see if I can find the joint. All right, let me see.
See, Shy just need a you know, bring her his book. Be like, hey, I want.
Yeah, bring the book. Like, bitch, I'm on my way up.
Right. Exactly.
Is you coming? Is you coming for the ride, bitch, or what? Hold on. All right, let me see. Let me get rid of stop. Let me do that, and then we present share screen. All right. All right. So this is a new joint from King Dow from his
ready. King Dow be ready.
So King Dow is on the business. This song is called Will from the Seven Rays album. And the reason why he can't be with us on the stream today live is because he's teaching a bass class right now. You know what I'm saying? So shout out King Dow. Shout out to King Dow. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go check him out.
King Dow be grinding.
You know what I mean? My man out here grinding because look, if you gotta in the music business, you gotta get it from all angles, right? So and you gotta have that will. So here's the world premiere, King Dow Will. Let's go. Okay.
Always 7 ways, 7 rays, okay. Nothing can escape my gaze. I'm not phased, beating is my way. I can see the play always 7 ways, 7 rays, okay. Even if they build a case, I will make moves that help create. I can see the play always 7 ways, 7 rays, okay. Nothing can escape my gaze. I'm not phased, beating is my way. I can see the play always 7 ways, 7 rays, okay. Even if they build a case, I will make moves that help create. You can see it in my face. I'm a competitive soul always. Came into this game to make my stand for all to gain. No new friends, okay. Got my bros from younger days. Quality all day. Circle small is how we stay. Will on my mind, time to define. Holy is thou divine. Success is mine, wins are refined. Making a space designed. The truth is aligned, space through time. Energy from one line. Mind free and I find. Open third eye, chakras come and shine. I can see the play always. 7 ways, 7 rays, okay. Nothing can escape my gaze. I'm not phased, beating is my way. I can see the play always. 7 ways, 7 rays, okay. Even if they build a case, I will make moves that help create. I can see the play always. 7 ways, 7 rays, okay. Nothing can escape my gaze. I'm not phased, beating games my way. I can see the play always. 7 ways, 7 rays, okay. Even if they build a case, I will make moves that help create.
That's smooth as hell.
It's smooth as fuck.
7 ways, 7 rays, okay. Nothing can escape my gaze. I'm not phased, beating is my way. I can see the play always. 7 ways, 7 rays, okay. Even if they build it.
I like how he keep repeating the name of the album in the hook too. That's the smart.
The case, I will make moves that help create. You can see it in my face. I'm a competitive soul always. Came to this game to make my stand for all to gain. No new friends, okay.
You know what I love about King Dow? He got his own style.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Like nobody don't sound like this nigga.
Quality all day. Circle small is how we stay. Will on my mind, time to define. Holy is thou divine. Success is mine, wins are refined. Making a space designed. The truth is aligned, space through time. Energy from one line. Mind free and I find. Open third eye, chakras come and shine. I can see the play.
Woo! Yeah.
I like that shit.
Yes, sir. I like that shit too, man. Make sure you guys go check out King Dow, man. He got the 7 Rays album. Make sure y'all go check him out, man. That's the homie King Dow in the building. Shout out to King Dow teaching his bass class. He got all the shit for y'all, man. Make sure you check out King Dow. And I'll have links to more of his stuff up in a second because that was on the previous email.
Yeah,
he didn't include it on this joint.
That consistency is fire. He always coming with some new hot shit. So shout out to King Dow. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to King Dow, man.
Shout out to King Dow. And guys, call the number 646-481-3901. 646-481-3901 is the number. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. We'll get your questions there at the end. If you want to promote your stuff, $50 or more. If you want to call in for a question, $5 or more. If you have a story, $10 or more, and we will get that cracking. So let's get into today's topic real quick. Trying to get women to like you is not game. You understand what I'm saying? It's not. So you know, what's funny is I keep seeing guys leave comments. You know, I was looking at some of the Game Global clips that Ice White puts up or whatever, and some of them, you know, have me in it, and some of it was like clips from the debates or whatever. And so I keep seeing this theme of guys. They'll say, "Oh, what Lucario? He's not even teaching game. He's not talking about game because, you know, he's just trying to screen for the girls who like him. And, you know, real game is about, you know, you have to be able to convince like the difficult girls to get with you and blah, 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 and all that other stuff, right? And what I'm trying to tell you guys is that if you guys are trying to interact with women who are giving you resistance and thinking game is trying to convert those women or convince those women to like you, that is not game. That's called chasing. That's called wearing a woman down. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? That is not game. You understand what I'm saying? See, what you guys have to understand is this, is that the idea of you wanting to get with a woman who's giving you resistance, right, says that you don't actually love and respect yourself.
Right.
And because basically what you're doing is that the woman is saying to you essentially, I'm not interested. I'm not really interested in you. And what you're saying is, well, I really want to make you interested in me because by making you interested in me, that must mean that I'm valuable. What you're doing is you're trying to find value within yourself through the interaction you're having with the woman. And then this is the funny part. This is how low you think of yourself. You think that if a woman is just feeling you off rip, then she's low quality. Because I've seen that comment too. Oh, well, you know, only a low quality woman is just going to off rip, just be all about you, right? So if that's the case, what does that say about you? That says that you think you're low quality. You know what I'm saying? And so what you guys have to understand is that the game is about you. It's about you understanding yourself, understanding your value. Once you understand your value, what you're looking for and what you're doing is you're finding women who match that, not women who are resistant to it and trying to turn it around. That's not game. You understand? That's you trying to swim upstream. That's you trying to push through the resistance because you're trying to get validation. Do you see what I'm saying?
Push through the resistance. That sounds like something the PUAs would say.
Exactly right. You know what I'm saying? And see, what you guys have to understand is this, the game is about you understanding how valuable you are. And once you understand that, it's actually impossible for you to deal with women who don't match that, because the level of understanding you have about yourself and the fact that you love yourself so much won't allow you to deal with women who are not in alignment with what the fuck you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's where, see, these guys are not at that level yet. So because guys are so used to dealing with women who don't like them, and they want women who, for example, let's say they see a girl, they think she's the baddie, right? They've always wanted the baddie. Always known the baddie doesn't want them. So if I can get the baddie who I want, who's never wanted me to want me, then that must mean I'm somebody. That must mean that I'm awesome now. Do you see what I'm saying? So this is what these guys do. They play these mind games with themselves to say, oh, well, these types of girls never wanted me. So I learned this pickup artist game, and then I basically push through her resistance, through her shit tests. And what they're essentially doing is wearing her down. And then I finally get this woman who I've been talking to for 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months to sleep with me. then I've actually done something. But what you got to understand is that is not having game. That's weak game, because what you're doing is that you're chasing women, you're wearing them down, and you're dealing with women on the woman's terms. You see what I'm saying? So even if you are having sex with the woman, that doesn't matter, because it's about how it happened versus it actually just happening. You see what I'm saying? Because how it happens matters. Shout out to my dude, K. Zaggy. He said, imagine being such a loser that you assign value to yourself based on how pretty the woman is and how hard it was to get her. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Miles, what's your thoughts on this shit?
Yeah, you know, because if she's the more attractive she is, and the more like disrespectful she is, and the more she plays hard to get, and the more she treats me like shit, and then comes around to acting like she liked me, then that means I'm the man. That means I really got game.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, these guys is such a sad thing, because they allow whatever the woman do. And you know, Kazak is spot on. They allow whatever the woman do to determine their value.
Right.
You understand? And you know, this reminds me of something that I said the other day, that, you know, if we talk about rejection, you can never get rejected if you were never seeking acceptance.
Exactly.
Right. And that's what this is all about, trying to get a woman to like you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, it's the mindset. The mindset is not trying to get a woman to like you. The mindset is meeting a woman, engaging a woman socially to see if you like her.
Right.
That's the mindset.
Exactly.
And that's the energy, and that's the attitude you need to have. Like, let me see if I like this girl. She cute and everything. She, you know, she's physically attractive, but let me come over here and see if I like her. Let me come over here and hear the sound of her voice, so that could tell me how to get at her. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something, so I can hear how your voice sounds, so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
You know what I mean? Like, let me see what's going on. Let me see what's going on with her. Let me see how warm she is. You know, a lot of guys, you know, and it's one of the most important parts of the game, where they don't pay attention. They don't pay attention to how the woman is, you know, responding to them.
Right.
Because I am the sun.
Mm-hmm.
The woman is the earth. She revolves. She's in orbit around me.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? The magnetic force of me, the sun, keeps that bitch in orbit.
Right.
You understand? And so I have to find out if she's worthy.
Mm-hmm.
I have to, because, bro, let me say you, like, dudes they care so much less about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
That they don't care what her voice sound like, what her education level is. If you know what I'm saying? Like, if she's coherent,
right.
If she relates to them, like, she has to be able to relate to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to relate to her.
Right.
I need to know that she can relate to me, and then we can relate.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But see, these dudes, the reason why they even fight against the shit we talk about, they kind of low key, they don't like the idea of a masculine identity.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Low key, a lot of the PUAs and a lot of these other type of cats, they don't like the idea of a masculine identity, because to them, they're walking up to the situation like already prepared to bend and shift and be flexible, so they can try to relate to the bitch.
Exactly.
So they don't want to have a masculine identity and then enter the situation as who they are, because they're afraid of the possibility that who they are might not relate to the bitch.
Exactly.
But that is the pitfall mentality. That is where the woman is going to already know that you are trying to prove yourself to her, and she's going to run that game on you.
Mm-hmm.
Once she realizes that you're flexible, she'd be like, "Oh, he's flexible. I could probably get him to cash at me some shit. I could probably get him to buy me a drink. I could probably get him to do whatever the fuck I want."
Mm-hmm.
And then most of you niggas is like, "Yeah, I'll do it."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? K-Zach in the chat, he says, adhering to your masculine identity takes discipline. When you are ran by pussy, you're already devoid of discipline. That's facts.
Real talk. You know, the thing that a lot of guys don't understand is that when you are dealing with women who don't really like you like that, or they're just like, you know, kind of iffy with you, whatever, you're already starting from a deficit.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So you're trying to get out of the hole already. You're like, oh, let me do these things to try to get her to want to fuck with me. Think about it like this. It's like, let's say you are standing on the top of a mountain, right? You're at the mountain top, right? And then let's say there's a helicopter, and the helicopter has 5 chicks, and they drop the chicks off at the mountaintop with you. You understand what I'm saying? Now, there's another helicopter that flew all the way to the ground and let out 15 girls. The 5 girls at the top of the mountain are the ones who's feeling you. The 15 girls at the bottom, at the ground, they not really feeling you like that, right? Now, your job is to find the 5 women that's at the mountaintop with you. You understand what I'm saying? The game is not trying to get the 15 bitches down here to try to walk up the mountain to fuck with you, or for you to go down the mountain and try to fuck with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this is what a lot of guys don't understand, is that these guys, because they don't have a masculine identity, what they're doing is that they are looking at the woman, and they're looking at the woman to define them. This is why so many guys are like, yo, how hot is your bitch?
Right.
They want the chick to define them. That's why niggas be like, yo, that's why I fucked your bitch. That's an insult, because niggas define themselves based on the bitch. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of dudes, the problem is that they're so defined by the woman that they're willing to do anything to acquire her. And so this is why guys will say, okay, well, I'm trying to do this, or I'm trying to do that, or, you know, I'm gonna say this to her, I'm gonna act this way so that I can get this woman. This is why dudes just be like, all right, I will spend 2 hours talking to a random chick I just met. Imagine you're taking 2 hours of your life to talk to a woman that you don't even know, that has done nothing for you.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Has done nothing for, just like even shout out to Shia, but Shia just called up and was like, bruh, he's like, should I flirt more on the call? Because, and see, that mentality is, what more can I do to get her?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And it's like, what can I do to get her to like me?
Mm-hmm.
Will come to the date to see me. You understand what I'm saying? And what I'm trying to get you guys to understand is that you guys do not need, right, to do anything to get women to like you. All you need to do is understand your masculine identity, and then women will like you. That's how it works.
That's it.
You don't have to, it's like, see, the thing is this, anytime you're trying to do something to get the thing, right, to get that natural attraction, you're actually pushing it away from you. Because by you trying to get a woman to like you, that's what makes women not like you. You understand? Because a woman, see, this is the thing. A woman knows what she likes. She knows what she wants. She knows what she's into. You understand? And so all she has to do is recognize that within you when she's interacting with you. When she recognizes that, that causes her to respond and react a certain way. And when she responds and reacts a certain way, that gives you the indicator that she's actually trying to be on your program, trying to do what you want to do, trying to go in the direction that you want to go in. You understand what I'm saying? K-Zach said, I had a client admit to me that he was getting lost in women. and this is what happens. That's the type of shit that happens when a lot of guys are trying to get women to like them. Because the thing, it's like, if I had a steak, like I had a New York strip steak or ribeye steak in my hand, right? And I threw it on the ground. Do you think I have to try to get a dog to eat it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to try to get a dog to eat steak. You understand what I'm saying? The dogs like steak. You understand? The steak doesn't be like, man, what can I do to get this dog to eat me? What do I need to? No, it already wants it.
All it has to do is just be steak.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So all y'all niggas niggas have to do is be a man.
Yeah, be steak, my friends.
Like, what is this thing where it's like these niggas, because they see a chick that's a baddie, and they're like, oh my gosh, she's so hot. I'm attracted to her. I want her. And this is the funny part. You know what's so interesting about that? Isn't it weird how guys get so caught up on they see a hot girl, and it's like, bro, do you know that there's millions of hot women? What makes this hot girl so special when there's millions of her? You know what I'm saying? There's millions of her. So why are you so caught up on this? So if there's millions of her, then why do you need a change for her? You see what I'm saying?
That's their first question. What do I need to be for her to like me?
It's crazy.
Not realizing that what you are right now is enough.
Exactly.
Because it's either two things. She is for you or she's not.
Right.
But the most important part is that you stay what and who you are. That's the most important part.
Mm-hmm.
Then when you put yourself in front of her, you get to see if she's for you and if she's not.
Exactly.
K. Zagan says, guys back out on a dating scene after spending a decade or longer in a relationship don't know what to do. Their identity is tied to being the boyfriend or the husband or whatever woman they were with. Yeah.
Right. Now that's and that's what a lot of guys do nowadays, is that their identities are tied to what woman they're dealing with and what type of woman they want to get and all this other stuff.
And what she wants them to be.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? And this is why dudes are constantly trying to get women to like them. See, guys, this is why we need you to understand what the game is about. This is why we keep saying the game is about you. So if the game is about you, then why are you trying to get a woman to like you, right? When the game is about you, and like you were saying, Miles, you need to say, do I like her? Because it's about you. Because if I invite you to a buffet or a restaurant, right, and you come to eat, right, you're not eating what I'm telling you to eat. You come there, you look at the menu, or you go to the buffet and you take whatever the fuck you want to eat, right? So you're saying it's about what I like. It's not about what the fucking restaurant said. Well, the restaurant said I should eat this, or my friend said I should eat that. That don't matter. What matters is what you want. You make your decision, right? You're the one who has to like what you're engaging in, right? So why are you worried about the woman liking you when you need to be concerned, do you like her? The problem is, and this is the key, the problem is that these guys don't like themselves, so they automatically just like the woman. You understand what I'm saying? So they're like, well, I already like her, so I want her to like me.
Mm-hmm.
But see, the reason why you want her to like you is because you don't like yourself. So you need someone to co-sign liking you so that you can like yourself. Imagine you hate yourself so much that you can't like yourself until somebody likes you.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? This is what these niggas do.
Why do you hate yourself, young man?
And so what happens is, this is why guys are so caught up on, I gotta have the baddest bitch. Why? Because if I can get the baddest bitch, then other people will say that I'm that guy. So that will be more people liking me. You know what I'm saying? All of it comes from, trying to get validation. You see what I'm saying? This is why I don't play these games that these incels and goofies on the internet. Oh, well, you got to have a chick that looks like this, or your chick has. Listen, nobody can tell me that my chick ain't bad. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Dudes come with this narrative like, oh, Lucario, I've seen all the girls you've ever messed with. They're only 2s and 3s. And I'm like, nigga, you've only seen one woman that I've been with. That's one. But 2, if any woman that I'm with that you say is a 2 or 3, then fuck it. Let them be a 2 or 3, because them chicks is hot as fuck because I chose them. You understand what I'm saying? Because if I'm that nigga, then by proxy, she's that bitch. Does that make sense? You feel what I'm saying? So let's stop the nonsense. The fact that I chose her makes her that woman. Period. This is what dudes don't get, because in their mind, their mentality is they aren't anything. So they're looking at everything through the lens of their insecurity. And so that's how they see the world, and that's how they react and respond, and that's how they talk. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man.
And you're not asking no permission or for nobody to tell you Oh yeah, yeah. Your girl is cute and all of that. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like these dudes be acting like niggas act like I came on the internet. Hey guys, listen, I really just need your input. You know, there's this girl that I'm seeing. I was wondering, is she a dime or not? Is she a 10? Is she, you know, like what the fuck are we talking about? Exactly, KZ. If you're not dealing with a woman on your terms, she's not a bad bitch. That's a bar right there. That's a fucking bar. Because all these niggas dealing with these chicks, you know, that's giving them resistance or giving them shit tests. How the fuck is she bad when you ain't fucking her on your terms?
Mm-hmm.
How is she a bad bitch when she's not following your lead? How is she a bad bitch when you had to chase her?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? How is she? Because this is what guys really don't get, right? Any woman that you're chasing is fucking a guy that she's chasing. So then what does that make you? Any chick that you're spending lots of money on is fucking with a guy that's never spent a dime on her. You understand what I'm saying? So what does that make you? You see, this is what these guys don't understand. They think that trying to convince a woman to like them is game, but understand this. There's a guy who's fucking with that girl who he didn't have to convince her of nothing. So if he didn't have to convince her of nothing, then what does that say about your game? You see what I'm saying? These dudes never fucking think about that. It's like, bro, but you're you know, it doesn't matter, bro. If it's, you know, it's, you should keep talking to these girls. You're just running away, bro. You know, if you had real game, you would stay in there and talk to a girl for 2 hours until she, you know, gives it to you. Nigga, you got to talk to her for 2 hours, but another nigga didn't. So what does that say? You know what I'm saying? Like, you had to take her out on 3 dates, but another nigga didn't. What does that say about you?
You had to order her an Uber.
Right, exactly. You had to Yo, niggas is out here throwing parties and inviting bitches and giving them Ubers to come to their party. And another nigga threw a party and bitches just came through on their own dime. So what does that say about you? Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, it's so funny when dudes don't understand this because you're the type of guy trying to get a woman to like you, but another guy is liked by a woman who didn't try nothing. You know what I'm saying? He didn't try anything. This motherfucker didn't try a goddamn thing. He was just being him. So if a guy can get the girl by being him, but you gotta try and do all of these fucking pickup tactics, what does that say about you? You see what I'm saying? So these dudes, it's unfortunate, but you know, this is the type of shit that you guys end up going through because you guys don't understand the game. You think the game is trying to chase a woman and wear her ass down until she says yes. That's not the game. You understand what I'm saying? That is not game. And see, a lot of guys who don't have game think that's game because they were taught by nerds who didn't have game, who were chasing women and finally got some pussy and thought that meant having game. You understand what I'm saying? This shit is crazy. But guys, if you want to call in number 646-481-3901. 646-481-3901 is the number. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your question. So make sure you guys do that and get that shit cracking. Let me see what some of these questions are saying. So this says, what if when you're trying to get off the phone, they keep insisting on talking, like they call back or try to keep messaging? I don't want to lie about being busy if I'm not.
You don't have to lie. You let them know. I prefer to save all the small talk for face-to-face interaction.
Facts.
But I'm going to tell you this. In my experience, once I tell a woman that I look forward to talking to her on a date, and then she still tries to force the conversation or force the issue of a phone conversation, that's usually that's a chargeable offense. That's usually time to charge. Because it never usually works out after that. Never.
Right.
So if to be yard night, to be honest with you, if you're telling them you're busy, or if you're like, hey, I'd much rather us do all this talking face to face, and she has an issue, or she's like, oh, well, it can, since we're already on the phone, can I talk to you now? And can we just talk? And can we just talk? You probably just want to charge and be like, you know what? I don't think this is going to work out.
Right.
Because it's not going to work out. Because her insisting that you talk is her letting you know that she's not on your, like, she's not willing to follow your lead from that point.
Right.
You're already telling her what the protocol is. The protocol is we're going to meet face to face on a date, and we're going to talk about everything we want to talk about then. And here's the fucked up shit. Every fucking time that a woman has specifically requested a phone call before the date, they never have anything to talk about.
Right, exactly.
When I say never, I mean 110% of the time. Like, I literally be like, okay, cool. I go against the game and I say, all right, fine. Just to make you comfortable or whatever. In my mind, I'm like, just to make this bitch comfortable. You know what? I'll call you later. I'll call you at 3 p.m. or I'll call you later on, or I'll call you the day before the date. Right? And then I'll call them up. Hey, what's up? How you doing? So what you want to talk about?
Right, exactly.
Oh, nothing. I just... And then I'll be like, all right, exactly. That's why I wanted to just wait till we meet face to face.
Right.
And then they fucking turn around, or I'll get off the phone with them and then I'll get the text.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I'm not really comfortable and I'm not sure.
Right.
So let's take a rain check, or let's just.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm like, and in my mind, I'm like way ahead of you, bitch. Like we're already left on red. We're done.
Right. You know what it is too, is that they say that whole, oh, can we talk on the phone and have a conversation and all that? That's because they were already not 100% interested.
Exactly.
Guys, I keep telling y'all, the more that has to happen, the less interested she is. You know what I'm saying? The less that has to happen, the more interested she is. This is why, listen, I'll tell you, it was a chick one time where, because I had the same thing happen with me, Miles, where it was like, I matched with her. She's like, oh, can we talk? Blah, 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 blah. So I said, all right, cool. I said, well, listen, here's my number, hit me up at this time. I'm free this time. And then she says, okay, so then the time comes, right? And then she didn't call me. She texted me. And then she was like, hey. Aren't you, she's like, aren't you going to call me so we can talk? And I said, no. I said, you said you want to talk. I gave you the number to call me. Yeah. So I said, listen, give me a call in 5 minutes. 5 minutes, no call. You see what I'm saying? So she said she wanted to talk. I put everything in her hands for it to happen. And then she still wanted me to do all the things. But she still wanted me to do all the things because she wasn't actually sure or really that interested, which is why we were going with that back and forth. Versus there's times where I tell a chick, hey, let's meet up at this time, this date, this place. They say, cool. You don't have no fucking conversation, no text throughout the week, nothing. And then I text the girl the day of, hey, what's up? We still on for tonight? Absolutely. Can't wait to meet you. Exactly. Cool. And then we meet up and everything is fine.
Those are the only ones that work. Those are the only ones.
So this is what I'm saying, guys. You don't need to go back and forth. And in fact, a lot of times what happens is once a woman is telling you, oh, can we talk on the phone and can we do this? A lot of times that's already a red flag.
Look, the whole thing about a woman asking to talk before the date, it's all a fucking scam and it's a red flag. You might as well charge it right then and there.
Basically.
If she's pushing for a conversation before the date, think about this. She's pushing for something that y'all gonna do on the date.
Right.
Think about that. Why are you pushing for something that we can do face to face?
Right. Exactly.
If you think about it, all the signs and all the red flags are there. And when you take it upon yourself to try to accommodate them, all you're doing is proving to her that it's not going to work out.
Right. Basically. Hold on, we got a call. 215.
Yo, it's Millie Mac.
Millie Max, what's going on?
Oh, yes. Let's go.
So you sent us the donation. So what's the song you want us to play? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the song you want us to play?
All right. Yeah, it's called Grand Hef Auto.
Grand what?
Grand Hef Auto, like heifer, but Grand Hef.
Oh, Grand Hef Auto?
Yeah. Grand Hef Auto.
Okay, Miles, let me know when you find that.
All right. I think I found
Grand Hef Auto.
All right.
I sent it to you.
Is it the one with the like the weirdly textured artwork with your face with dreads?
Yeah. That's it.
All right, cool. All right, let me see right here. Grand Hef Auto. Okay, here we go. All right, you see that?
Yeah.
All right. So shout out to Millie Max on Media Monday. He got the new joint.
Yes, sir.
Grand Hef Auto. Let's go.
Niggas say they real, niggas say they trill, but all they doing is paying these bitches bills. Laughing at you cause you got too much time to kill. I'm in the DM like, what's the deal? I like slim with a big forehead, little bit of body. She ain't got nobody trying to get boxed. Talk about a check, this is how you get blocked. On my mem shit, this is why I'm hot. I used to get a little, now a nigga get a lot. I run through a hood bitch like I was a SWAT. My windows tip, but I can see the hate like I pull up in a drop. Smoke a different crop, more elevated I got. Friends got crabs in the crock pot. Don't gotta have shit to get your pockets wide. Dirty money now, I need my play on your Xbox. Call a booty black cock. I ain't meat, but white girls love a nigga bunny hot. I don't do no courting on my Matlock. She an ex-stud that one dick instead of Matchbox. I'm the hottest nigga on this playlist padlock. 80s baby can't relate to generation crack rock. Y'all say y'all be on the back blocks with y'all mascots. Tired of niggas rapping about they trapping, this your last stop. Bitches think they hit the jackpot with them ass shots. I ain't seen a niggas can't see me like stash spot. Money growing trees when it's the cash crop. My expert opinion, subtract the math high. Like a weird freaky brace face black guy. Like she raised from the birds but they the ash rock. Break fire, cutting shotgun with the gas stop. I be the jack of all trades, you just a jack in the box. Nigga city real, nigga city trill. But all they doing is paying these bitches bills. Laughing at you cause you got too much time to kill. I'm in the DM like, what's the deal? I like slim with a big forehead, little bit of body. She ain't got nobody trying to get boxed. Talk about a check, this is how you get blocked. On my mem shit, this is why I'm hot. I used to get a little, now a nigga get a lot. I run through a hood bitch like I was a SWAT. My windows tip, but I can see the hate like I pull up in a drop. Smoke a different crop, more elevated I got. Friends got crabs in the crock pot. Don't gotta have shit to get your pockets wide. Dirty money now, I need my pockets.
Yo, that shit fire. I fuck with it. Yes, sir. So Millie Max, what you want to say about that track? How, give us some thoughts.
I mean, like I said, that was like that verse was like that was like a verse I did before, and like I said, that was some experimental. Like ask me, like y'all got questions? Ask me what y'all want to ask.
I just like that joint, man. I like the way you be rapping. I like the flow. You know what I'm saying? It's chill, it's laid back, it's lyrical. I fucks with it.
It's super lyrical. I like all the hidden gems, like running through the hood bitches like SWAT. I like that shit. That shit is fire.
Yeah.
Now, and it reminds me of the like the beat and the vibe reminds me of the other joint you did. The what's it called? New.
Yeah. See, that's the thing, because I forgot to say too, like all them beats I made at the same time. Like I'm about to do some projects, something called Mars Attack.
Okay.
He got like this, it got like this alien type shit. Like like new kind of sound the same or had the same type of feel as Grand Hef Auto and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
new joint, that new is fire. Yeah. You know, that whole vibe is fire, bro. That's what's up, man. Like I said, the beats, the lyrics, the shit is laid back, but you like your shit, you always gotta listen to it more than once.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the thing. Right. That shit encrypted, man. That shit is like not no.
That shit is encrypted.
Not no microwave music.
That shit mad entendres in it and shit. You gotta hear it. You gotta hear it again.
Right.
Yeah, boy. I gotta keep playing it, man. Keep playing this shit. Yeah, what's up?
Yes, sir. I play it on the next show. I played it at the beginning of the next show, definitely.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
The fact that it ain't no samples neither. Well, at least it sounds original from here.
The whole old Marvin Tax ain't gonna be no samples. I'm gonna still do my sample shit. Like, I still gotta do that. Yeah, just say that my classic shit. I still gotta do that, but that's something different. That's like some abstract, abstract production, weird beats nobody wanted type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I feel you. Yeah, nigga. As a fellow beat maker, I know the beats that nobody wanted. I made a mixtape full of beats that nobody wanted though. I did that before.
Yeah, that's how shit came. I was like, yeah, ain't nobody like niggas saying it's hot, but it's like, damn, niggas ain't.
They say it's hot. They say it's hot, but they don't want to fucking use it, right, Lucario?
Nah, yeah, I used all the weird beats.
Yeah, but then when you jump on it and niggas like, all right. Niggas be like them.
Nah,
exactly. I remember I brought a couple beats to Lucario, and he's like, yo, that shit is hot, but he didn't want to use it for his shit though.
You preaching to the choir, but I did the same shit with Lucario, man. Most of the tracks I did songs too, like the joint, the hub.
Yeah,
that joint, I put that to Lucario, the whole concept and everything.
Yeah, I think I recorded something to that too, but I just never put it on the joint. Because it had a sample. I think I had a sample on it.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you can't be putting the samples out like that. Yeah, you got to be careful.
Yeah, I mean, not that joint. I mean, it got a sample, but that joint is not. It's just broken up. It's not like a loop. Like niggas take a loop and then on top of it.
You one of them niggas that try to rationalize using samples. They will come for your ass. I don't care how broken up it is. Right. I don't care how much you speed it up. I don't care how much you run a low pass filter on it. Right. If they hear the shit, they will come for you, my nigga. Like if you make a lot of money with the track, they will come for you.
Oh yeah, if they know, they be like, "Oh, that's my shit."
It ain't that bad because I played it in reverse and I didn't. No, nigga, they will find your shit. Like, what are you talking about? Like YouTube detect shit early. Every fucking Monday we get a copyright strike.
I know, right? For real.
You and the rest of these motherfuckers, every fucking Monday we get a copyright strike with y'all niggas.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
That's crazy.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
YouTube must have changed because I know a couple years back because I used to upload beats. Samples. I ain't getting no copyright strike.
Oh, now
nobody else got copyright strike.
Nah, they doing that now.
That's the AI shit must be taking over.
Hell yeah, they doing that right now. So you gotta be careful with all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah.
Millie Max, hey, we appreciate you, man. Keep dropping the heat. Keep dropping that lyrical shit, man. We appreciate it, brother.
All right.
That's what up. All right. I'm gonna listen to this shit.
Yes, sir. All right, man. I'm gonna let you. Yeah. Peace. All right. Shout out to Millie Max in the
building. Definitely got 2 new joints to play next week, so that's what's up.
So guys, call up 646-481-3901. 646-481-3901 is the number to call up. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. We'll get to your questions at the end and all that other good stuff. Now, one thing I want to make clear too about this topic too is what you guys have to understand is that when you're trying to get a woman to like you, or you're chasing a woman down, you're wearing her down or whatever, and you end up like, I guess, getting with her, right? So let's say you double, triple texted a girl and then she finally responded to you. Or let's say you took a girl on 3, 4, 5 dates and then you finally had sex. Or let's say you were talking to a girl in the bar for like 2 or 3 hours who was giving you resistance and shit tests, and then she gets with you. Those women still don't like you.
Right.
I'm saying, like, a lot of guys think because they got to the point where the girl agreed to go on a date, the girl responded to the text after them double, triple texting, or the girl even slept with them, they think that the girl is feeling them now. So they say, oh, what, Lucario, I can turn a girl who doesn't like me or not, who doesn't really like me into a girl who likes me. No, that's not what it is. All you're doing is that you're creating a situation to where a woman you wore down gave in. That's what happens. And so a lot of guys have to understand the difference, because those same guys, when they continue to deal with those girls, they still get resistance. They still get attitude. They still get This is why you'll see videos of dudes arguing with their girl. This is why you see videos of dudes complaining about, yo, man, she tripping. Why she acting like that? She be on some bullshit sometimes, bro. You know how these chicks are. No. That's a girl you wore down. You got with her, and she's acting this way because she never really liked you like that. Mm-hmm. So a lot of you guys, you chase these women because you think she's hot or whatever it is like that. This is why you know, guys who have game are not impressed by how your girl looks, because you could be with a physically appealing woman, but she's on some bullshit with you.
She's a fucking headache.
Right. You see what I'm saying? It's like, so it's like, and then you chose to continue to deal with her because you wore her down. A lot of these dudes, let me get you guys to understand something. A lot of times when you see a guy with a quote unquote baddie, a lot of times those guys are either paying or they wore the chick down. Mm-hmm. What happens? I say 8 to 9 times out of 10, when you see a dude with a chick who's a baddie, that's because he chased that chick, simped, or tricked to be in that situation. 9 times out of 10. And the reason why that happens 9 times out of 10 is because what happens is that most quote unquote baddies, right, deal with guys who simp and trick. You know what I'm saying? But let's take this call real quick. 724. What's popping? Who this?
Yo, what's good, man? It's Torian calling from Pittsburgh, PA.
What's going on?
What up, man?
Did you donate?
Yo, what's good, man?
He
did. I sent the miles to promote.
You got a song?
Yeah, I got beats for y'all.
Oh, he got some beats. Okay.
Are they original or they got samples?
All original.
Oh, all right, we'll see. We'll see. Where they at? Where am I going?
TCM Beats on YouTube.
TCM Beats. All right. Produced by TCM.
Yeah, the picture is me standing in front of the car. If you see it.
Oh, TCM Beats, Young Bleedy or Beady.
Yeah. That should be it. Yeah.
Anime trap music producer.
Yes, sir. And I'm a DJ too.
Okay. Anime trap music producer. Okay, so I'm going to videos.
Yeah.
Okay, so which beats do you want me to play? Or you want me to play all of them?
You could play Insurrection. Play that one first.
Insurrection. All right. Oh shit. Okay. Yo, Lucario, get your pen and pad ready, nigga. It's on, son.
It's going.
You know what I'm saying? We got beats from TCM, the anime trap produce. Is there such thing? You know what? Make your own name.
I made it up myself.
He's the first one. You're
the first one, just like I'm the first masculine identity coach.
Not everything is on there. Some of it, it's all trap though.
See, Lee, when I ask you questions like that, you're supposed to say, "Hell yeah, that's me, nigga."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is there such thing? Yes. I told you. I'm the anime trap producer, nigga. I'm him, exactly. All right, so we got TCM Beats. The joint is called Insurrection. MCs, get ready, man. We about to hit y'all with some heat. Let's go.
Oh, where's the video? I don't see it.
Oh, wait. It didn't pop up yet?
Nah.
Man, I didn't hit the share button. My bad. Hold on. I missed a step. All right, here we go. TCM Beats, Insurrection.
All right, there we go. Yeah.
All right. Let's go. Insurrection. Let's go. Woo.
Okay.
Does it switch up for the hook?
Yeah.
Drums on that one. That's fire. Okay. All right. So let's get another one. What's another one you want us to play?
If you see it, you might have to scroll down. Play La Flare.
La Flare. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna find it. La Flare.
Oh, I see it right there.
Go. Bam. All right, here we go. TCM beats La Flare. All right. What's another one?
Genesis, that's another one.
Where's that at? Is it closer to the top or what?
Yeah, it should be somewhere in the middle. It's not newer, but it's like in the middle.
Genesis, I got it. All right. All right.
They say you need to put some tags on your beats so nobody steal them.
Yeah. One more.
For you to anything, you can pick anything now.
Oh shit, he said anything now, nigga. All right, let me see. Crisis Core. No, Truth got. Let me see.
Yeah, no, Crisis Core hard.
Crisis Core hard. All right, let's get it.
Yeah.
Oh shit. It's a crisis. Y'all ready?
I like this one.
Yeah, I like this one.
It's probably my favorite one. Man. Yo, yeah, yo.
I spit shit, real shit when I rhyme, kick shit when I hit it, when I split it, when I get it. I'm just freestyling when I'm in it. Yo, I'm right here on Media Mondays. Any day when I say anyway, I'm okay. I'm just getting that chick, the hot shit, the topics, a rocket. I stop it. I'm just freestyling. I'm here, my dude Miles. We all the time, every time to give the girl smiles. I'm just freestyling right on the beat. You know how I do it. I get all up and down. Your boy Trends is crazy with the lyrical. Mental right here. I'm my dude. I got the heat. I'm on the streets. When I get the... Nah, this shit is fire.
Lucario, it would be an honor to produce a song for you, for real.
Send me some shit. I'll do some shit. Send me some shit.
I want to hear this truth shit because it got a bunch of views on it. Let me see.
No, yeah.
See, he got the signature historian on the beat, son.
Okay, so yeah, they got a tag in the beginning.
Yeah. Hey. What do you use to make your beats?
FL Studio.
FL Studio, yeah. I don't. You gotta What I would say to you is like you gotta start to get into a little bit more like you gotta EQ each element, like get into the beat and EQ the elements so they separate from the rest of the track and hit harder.
Yeah.
Because everything still sounds like blended, like everything, you know what I mean? Like everything is at the.
Oh yeah, mixing, yeah, that is important. It keeps time, you know. Because certain sounds in the same frequency range, and you gotta I know what you're saying. You gotta separate.
Because remember, because I used to make. That's where I started too with Fruity Loops. Fruity Loops is only gonna do it's gonna set everything at the same level. Like when you anything you import or you put it on your track listing and then you switch on the switches and whatever is all gonna sound at the same level. And so when you piece the beat together and you create it, that's cool. But after that, you need to go into each element and like turn up the attack. Turn up the treble, turn up the, on the bass joints, turn up the bass, start to get into each element and separate it from the main element and then turn everything back on and then play it. Or sometimes you could play just the kick and maybe the bass line and see how that vibes together. And you might want to make a change and shit. Sometimes you might want to turn down the bass line or turn down the kick a little bit and then let the 808 layer on top of the kick and things like that. So you got to learn how to get into each element of the track, your snares, your hi-hats, your bass line, your kick, your different melodies, your sound effects. Sometimes you want to make your sound effects like do a live pan from left to right. Maybe you want to put some reverb on certain things. You want to put some reverb on your snares, things like that. You gotta start to get into because see, that's the difference between beat making and production. Right. A beat maker know how to throw all of the sounds on the Fruity Loops and just switch on the switches. Bro, I ain't even gonna lie to you. When I first started doing fucking with Fruity Loops, that's what I used to do. I used to just find kicks and snares that I like, and I used to just wave my mouse over the fucking grid.
Right.
And then press the loop button and just see what I hear. Right. And then start to take away some shit and add some shit. That's how you could build a beat that way. But once you put the beat together, that's when you gotta
and fuck with it.
You got to go into each element really, and that will also help your beats because again, this is all constructive criticism, but a lot of your beats sound very similar. But what will help, and you want to have your own style, don't get me wrong, but what I'm saying is you still want each beat to have their own identity. So that's where you got to go in and tweak the sound modulation of each element. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah, just more fine tuning and really pay attention. Like when I'm mixing, make sure everything stands out on its own.
Yep. And then from there, what I would also suggest you do is start getting into, because FL Studio supports MIDI. So exactly, you need to EQ the layers, but I would say as a beat maker or as a producer, not just I think when he says layers, he means each element of the beat. But you also want to get into MIDI and start. Do you know how to play any instruments?
I mean, I know how to do it. Like you was talking about the MIDI, like with the keyboard. Like I had a keyboard like growing up. Like I know like piano keys. Like I know how that goes.
Okay. So what I would say to you is start getting into a little bit of music theory as well. That'll also help your production where you can play accompaniment. Like, so you can use a sample from Fruity Loops, but then you can add something dope on top of it just from your own brain. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you there.
Because that's the type of shit I used to do. So like I would have a sample, but I would play the bass line live. I would play the bass line over the sample. So when I hit the playback and there's a part in the song where, for example, where I want Lucario to sound a certain way, or there's like a call out hook or like some type of crowd participation part, I could drop out the sample and it could just be the part where I play the sample, or I replay the sample or the bass line live, so it gives a different feel to the track. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit like that. So yeah, man, you want to start to get into fine tuning each layer of the joint, but you definitely have a style, and that's good. So keep it up. How long you been producing?
Yeah.
Or making?
Like 6-7 years total.
Okay.
Those beats are older. Like not all of those beats like I made today, or like this year. Like some of those beats I made 5-6 years ago.
Okay. Okay. So Intermission is your newest one?
Intermission. That one was from a few years ago. It's like I don't necessarily put out the stuff I just made today.
Okay. Which is the newest beat you got? Just so I could get a feel.
The newest one, Insurgency I think is pretty new.
We already played that. Give me another one that's pretty new. Oh, we played Insurrection. Let's play Insurgency. We didn't play that one. My bad. Hold on.
Yeah.
All right, let me see it. Yeah, it sounds good, but everything sounds too together. Do you understand? Like everything sounds like it's literally on the same level. And like the hi-hats really don't stand out. The kick don't really stand out. You understand what I'm saying? Everything just seems like one track.
So the way to improve that is like in the mix, like when I'm playing.
That's where the mix comes in. So like you separate out the snare, and then you bring up the attack. Like when you go into the grids and shit and into the plugins, you'll see what I'm talking about. But they have like different things called attack, and then you add reverb to that shit.
All that.
Yeah, you add some reverb or some resonance to that shit, and then or some arpeggio or some shit. You'll see what I'm talking about when you get into all the plugins. But see, the snare is just it's nestled in the beat. You understand? Like it's like a perfect like Subway sandwich. You understand what I'm saying? Like you want a sandwich that you make at home where some of the meat is hanging off the side. You get what I'm saying? Like as an example, like you want to be able to hear the snare different, and then from there too you could start to create signature snares. Like I don't know if you ever listened to a producer like Ninth Wonder. Like when you listen to a Ninth Wonder beat, you could kind of tell it's a Ninth Wonder beat, but just by listening to the snare. You see what I'm saying? Certain producers, you could tell they shit just by listening to certain elements of the song. Yeah, but keep going though, bro. Keep going. As long as you love it and shit, just keep going. But continue to add more shit to your beats and get a little bit more creative with it, man. And then you'll notice a definite difference between what you have now and what you're gonna have. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna definitely implement the things you said.
Yeah, man, for real. Get yourself a keyboard. Because FL Studio, you could do all of that shit digitally, or you could get the hardware. So like, you could get the fucking MPC pad, or you could do it digitally, but I would say to you to get the keyboard till you can start doing MIDI shit. You understand? Even just playing the if you play the kick live, or if you bring in the sound from the keyboard, like if you have a Casio or a Korg Triton or a Yamaha, like a new Yamaha keyboard, they have newer sounds, and you can bring in those sounds and load them into your FL Studio, so you don't have to make beats, because if everybody using Fruity Loops, then everybody's snare is going to sound basically the same. You get what I'm saying? So you're going to get sources from different, you want to get source samples from different areas and from different things, so you can start to curate your own sound.
Right. Yeah, it's different, like playing, because I know how the keyboard works.
Yeah.
Like the MIDIs and shit. It's different than like clicking in your notes. Like it's just a different thing.
Exactly. Trust me, it's the same shit I did. I started off just using Fruity Loops, and then I started incorporating my keyboard into shit. Yo, Lakari, you remember when I went and we borrowed your stepdad's shit, and we made a couple of dope beats off of that. Once I realized that I could bring in more sounds from other places, bro, it was a wrap, my nigga. Like I fell in love with beat making like all over again because at first I thought all I could use was what Fruity Loops had. But from that point on, when I realized that I could bring in sounds from the keyboards and shit, nigga, I was like a kid in the candy store. It was a wrap. And then when I started to actually chop samples of snares and drums from other songs, because you can chop drums from songs.
Right.
You don't have to have a sample clearance to chop drums from songs, right? But you do need a sample clearance to chop melodies and instrumentation from songs. So you just got to be careful. But like you could grab a snare from a popular song, tweak it, add some reverb, add some fucking plugins to it, and turn that shit into a whole new sound. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just fucking with the kicks and the snares from Fruity Loops, because you can load that shit in and then turn on the switches on the Fruity Loops grid, and then you'll see you'll create a whole new sound. That shit is fire.
Mm-hmm. No, for sure. Yeah, because it's funny you bring that up, because I got this little plugin. You just put it up on FL Studio, and it's literally YouTube. You just go on there, search up whatever you want to search up, play whatever you're playing, like record it, whatever you want to chop out, drop it into the playlist, and then use it like that. Like, it's just different things you could do, like,
Yeah, exactly. Right. Nah, I feel you, man. But keep going though. Keep going, and try out all those new and different things.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it again. Like, I got songs from artists that I produce. I'm gonna throw those up there. I'm gonna call in and see what y'all think of those.
Okay.
And Lakari, I definitely would like to send you some of my stuff for sure.
Yeah. Send it to me. Hit me up. Hit me up at Ask Mr. Locario at Gmail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Because I have a bunch of beats like that. Like those are just like maybe a very small fraction. I got thousands. So,
okay, cool. Yeah. Hit me up.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Sure, I always appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir, man. Take it easy, brother.
I'm gonna be back in touch with y'all.
All right, mahalo. Peace.
All
right. So we got 239. What's popping? Who this?
Yo, it's Caleb from Boca, and I'm 21, my bad. I just turned 21, so I donated $10 to Miles on the Cash App.
All right.
That's what's up. So what's going on with you, man?
I just wanted to call after I heard the last caller, and the guy, he's a producer and stuff, right? And, I stopped producing. I moved on about a year ago, but I thought I could give them. It kind of inspired me to next week probably like donate for Media Mondays and show off some stuff because I think it will help a little bit of people. So I'm kind of want to give some tips too. Y'all open for me to say that or no?
So you say you need tips on what?
No, I'm saying I'm kind of
give tips on like beat making, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, what you want to say?
Yeah, I was just saying like the 808 sounded kind of muddy in the mix because he kind of mixed the melody. Like the melody, I think was low in the lows, so it kind of muddied the 808s.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I noticed when he produced. So what he can do is just get an EQ and he could just filter that out. But a lot of the time, it's just like the certain plugins you use. They end up like I don't know what he uses, but I could get more in depth once I donate 50 because I kind of want to do it for Media Mondays next week.
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely do that. Like get like a quick tutorial on how to EQ shit when you fuck with these digital beat making machines.
Right.
Yeah, man, and it's crazy. Once I improved my stuff, I actually got a lot more people using my beats, and I got a song that has 80,000 plays on SoundCloud, so it's pretty dope.
Nice. That's what's up. Yeah, man. And Caleb, what's your handle so they can hear your music on Instagram? I think it's Heaven Sent or something like that.
It's Prod, PROD for producer, Heaven Sent on Instagram or YouTube.
So Prod,
Heaven Sent. I got videos where I'm talking and stuff too.
Right. Prod Heaven Sent, PROD Heaven Sent. Make sure y'all go check him out. He got a lot of good music on there, a lot of EDM stuff, and it's pretty dope. So make sure you check it out. But yeah, when I started using Fruity Loops, bro, that shit I thought it was the best thing in the world. And then when I realized that I could add my own sounds, I was like, oh, this shit is the best. This shit is truly the best.
I get people saying it's like a video game, and it kind of feel like one.
Yeah. Like when I started adding my own sound, I used to stack snares from different songs and put my own snare on it, or use the snare from the Korg Triton or whatever I used to have a Korg Triton and load the sounds into there. I used to load the sounds into this program called SoundForge, chop the samples, and then load that sample into my Fruity Loops. So, it was, I used to do a lot of shit and then put the reverb on shit and do different shit with it, man. It's a cool thing fucking around with music. So don't just use the basic kits with whatever you're doing as far as beat making. You gotta make it your own on every level. You know what I'm saying? Each sound has to be a part of your own creation, or at least tweak it so it has a little bit of its own identity.
No, that's a fact. Like you can make sounds by just using your mouth, like just and then boom, put that in the recording.
Exactly.
But yeah, the only thing I recommend, don't use like the default drum kits. Usually, you want to like just download some off the internet because they're a lot better.
Yeah, right. You got a lot of drum kits on the internet too. That's facts.
All right, but that was it though. I'm probably gonna donate next week though because I need people to see this stuff.
I appreciate you, brother, and I'll see you tonight on the joint on the Masculine Identity Monday Night Zoom Call Masterclass joint.
Yes, sir. I just renewed. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, I'll see you there, brother. Be safe. All right, appreciate you.
All right, peace.
So, so where we at? So let's get some of these questions. Hold on, where we at? Where's we at with the questions? So it says, Locario, what about Steve Urkel maxing as soon as I perfect my cool jeans formula? Oh, will finally pay off. Yeah, nigga stupid. So it says, second date dinner, I dropped her home and she hugs me and pecks me on the lips and leaves my car within seconds. Is that normal? Yeah, it's normal if you're a beta male, of course. But if you have game, then that type of shit ain't gonna happen. So, I need you to call in Putney because I saw you in the comments talking a bunch of stuff. When a woman doesn't know who you are, where's the wrong in giving her a little 2-minute smooth commercial about you? Isn't that coinciding with providing her the opportunity, or she should know? No. See, okay, this is what a lot of you guys get mixed up with, right? A lot of you guys get mixed up because y'all think that you have to get a woman to know you for her to be attracted to you. So, okay, when you guys are in the street, right, and you see a chick and you look across the street like, damn, she bad. What does she do? What's her smooth 2-minute commercial she had to know about, or that you had to know about her to be like she bad?
Right. Good question. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you walk into a room and you see a chick you want to talk to, what does she have to do for you to want to talk to her? Nothing.
Right.
So what happens is you just recognized that this is somebody you would want to talk to. Yes? It's the same thing when you're dealing with women. Women recognize that you're a fucking man. So if I go into a coffee shop and I see a woman and I walk up to her and I say, hey, miss, how you doing? How's your day going today? Right? And she's like, oh, I'm fine. And I'm like, my name is Locario. What's your name? And she hears the sound of my voice. She sees that I'm dressed well. I smell good. Mm-hmm. I'm confident in what I'm saying. All of these things she's picking up in milliseconds. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not sitting there trying to demonstrate some high value like these pickup artists say. What I'm saying is the woman already recognizes that you are a man, just like you recognize that that chick across the street was thick.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So this is what you guys have to understand is that y'all think that you talk to a 26-year-old woman who's been getting hollered at since she was 18. You think she can't recognize a man that she's attracted to? You have to say, hey, girl, I know you're 26 years old and you have years and years of dealing with other guys and going on dates and having sex and doing all this stuff. But hey, let me show you what you have no idea about. That don't even make any fucking sense. You act like these chicks was locked up in their house with no TV, no internet, never interacted with a guy, and you say, hey, miss, how you doing? Let me introduce myself. Hi, I know that you never talked to a man ever in your life, so I need to get you to understand what a guy is first, and then I'm going to tell you what I do and everything that I've done in my life, and then maybe you'll like me because now I'm teaching you how to be attracted to men. What the fuck are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys, I swear, exactly. Niggas want to do an elevator pitch to a bitch. Like, come on, man. Yeah, niggas is.
Yo, it's man.
Yeah, niggas don't get it.
What's wrong with a 60-second pitch to the female?
I'm like, niggas might as well have pie charts and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like,
statistics show that you should be sucking my dick right now. Look.
Right. So how can you explain the fact that I am in agreement with the information y'all present, but during interaction, my energy is always in submission? What? Can't help but simp even though it's against my game. Well, that's the thing. You ain't got no game. You understand? That's why you're simping. So get some coaching, brother.
You ain't got no game. You can't fuck.
Right. Exactly.
And you hate yourself.
Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? You said, what if you get them, but you don't really like the ones you get? Aren't you supposed to feel that you like the girl?
Feel?
So wait, hold on. Let's read that again. What if you get them, but you don't really like the ones you get? Why are you getting the ones you don't like? Why are you even talking to the ones you don't like? You see what I'm saying? You see how your language exposes you? Why would you talk to the girl you don't like or not attracted to? Talk to the women. Check this out. Isn't this interesting? Imagine if you talk to 100 girls you're attracted to, and one of them says yes, wants to see you, wants to fuck you. Guess what happens? You fuck the girl you like. Do you see how that works? Because you talk to 100 girls you like. So why don't you just talk to the women you like? I don't understand why is that so complicated? It's a question for both of you guys. What's the hardest rap/trap beat you ever heard in the industry? Shit, I don't know.
The hardest beat I ever heard is Untouchable MMG.
Which one is that? With Rick Ross?
Rick Ross.
I don't know. I gotta listen to some more of these beats.
Yeah, that's a hard. And I think it was produced by Timbaland. It's that fucking beat is crazy.
I mean, my favorite beat of all time though is Grinding with
oh yeah.
That's my
Pharrell and the Clips.
Like that one. And then second favorite is the Mobb Deep Shook Ones.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
That's my shit. Oh man, crazy. Millie Mack said, "None. All trap beats sound the same." Yo, my goodness. So this says, is it true that some women will conceal interest because they assume you already have a lot of women? So you're saying that, you're saying is it true that they're concealing interest because they assume? Well, that's the thing. Sometimes when a woman feels that you have a lot of chicks, or she's like your player or whatever, right? She might fall back a little bit and try to get you to, like, you know, work harder to make shit happen with her so she can differentiate herself. But that's still medium interest, because the fact that she can do that means she's not highly interested. Understand, when a woman is highly interested, it's almost like she can't really control herself. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the thing, is that her desire is so strong. You understand that she's like, you know, I want this guy now. Damn near every beat off Mobb Deep's infamous album. Yeah, now Mobb Deep shit was fire, bro. That was my shit back in the day. It says, I remember that's on the same mixtapes as Stay Scheming.
Yeah, Rich Forever. The Rick Ross mixtape called Rich Forever, I think. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. So yeah. So let me see. Do we have any other questions? I think that's it.
That's it. Oh yeah.
We are done, man. Anything else you want to say? We have to wrap this shit up.
Guys, it's Media Monday, so make sure y'all go check out the Cuckoo Vegan.
Yeah.
Check out Shia Muhammad on Amazon, the Cuckoo Vegan, and then of course go get the How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day book. Go to Shop Lucario. Make sure you guys go get Julius Bellows, The Secret Life of a Handicapped Boy. On Amazon as well. And then let me see. Oh, of course, get the silverback candles. And then, of course, make sure y'all go get that soap, man.
Yes, sir.
Masculineidentity.com, masculineidentity.com. Get your soap, all right?
All right, let me see this last question from AJ Lino. Say, if you're in a poly relationship, is it after 3 months, you tell the chick you got a main chick? Well, this is the thing. So if you're in a poly situation, right, and you got a main chick and you're fucking with this other chick, you only bring up all the other extra stuff if you're looking for this other woman to be part of the situation, right? And then so if that's the case, then what happens is that, you know, that woman should already from the beginning, well, this is what I say. The woman already from the beginning should know you're non-monogamous. Understand? Now that the fact that she knows you're non-monogamous, right? If you say to yourself, you know what, this chick seemed like she could be a cool chick on the team, then you let her know, hey, listen, you know, or I should say this, you vet her, and then when it comes time for her to even get the position, then you let her know, hey, listen, this is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? Or if she brings it up, like she wants to like be with you, then you talk to her about that. But you don't really need to talk to her about that until the time is right for that conversation to happen. Does that make sense? So a girl, like, so for example, if you are non-monogamous and you're out here doing what you do, the women you deal with should know you're non-monogamous, but they still don't need to know the ins and outs of your relationships, because none of their business. All they need to know is that you're non-monogamous. And the reason why they need to know you're non-monogamous is so that they don't act towards you as if you're monogamous.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's the only reason they need to know that you're non-monogamous. Because if they think you're monogamous, which is what the default is, then they're going to interact with you like they're trying to be your main girl.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And so you need to let them know, nah, this, you know, I don't do that type of stuff. And so now if they do ask, oh, so do you have a girlfriend or whatever, and blah, 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 if they inquire, you can tell them, yeah, I got a chick. And if they're inquiring to be part of the team, then you need to let them know that basically they got to go through the vetting, basically. You understand what I'm saying? You don't got to go into detail about it, but they basically just got to get vetted, just like any other chick. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit goes. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, so that's basically what it is. So yeah, they got to know that so you can't just be like springing it up on them after the fact. You can't be with a chick for 3 months, have her think you're monogamous, and then be like, oh, by the way. Nah, you don't want to do all that shit because that's gonna cause some drama because that whole time she was assuming it was something else. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But guys, make sure. But this is why I tell you guys, go get the program, the non-monogamous program. Go to shoplucario.com, how to have a successful non-monogamous relationship so that you can get that shit cracking. All right. So that's pretty much it.
Guys, if you want to check out the Money Game Show, go to Lucario Motivation. Lucario Motivation. We're gonna be doing the Money Game Show at 3 p.m. So make sure y'all check out the Money Game Show on Lucario Motivation channel. Go to YouTube, type in Lucario Motivation, and we'll be there live 3 p.m.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, people. So that is pretty much it. If you got guys, tune in to the Money Game Show at 3. And I'll be live tomorrow with Steve at noon. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys check that out. And that's pretty much it, man. We'll holler at y'all later. And remember, the truth is inside you. We are out of here. Peace.
I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't going to get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You got to understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning because you got to work hard for me because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not going to be easy street because I need to be satisfied because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces. And then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to